Thank you.
Oh my God.
Now, I'm not going to do all of Charlemagne God. We missed 3 of them.
Okay.
This one stood out to me. Charlemagne the God. You always want to know who Charlemagne the God's donkey of the day is.
Because we're drivers too.
We drive for Grubhub and Uber.
Yes.
This Grubhub driver claims delivering a cup of urine instead of a milkshake was an accident.
When you told me that.
A Utah man has been left rightfully scared after he received and sipped it. A warm cup of urine.
He didn't order a shake, apparently.
He ordered a shake.
Because wouldn't he not know that the shake...
Well, that's what Charlemagne the God said.
That shake looks very different than a cup of urine.
That the Grubhub driver delivered in place at a Chick-fil-A as a Chick-fil-A milkshake. Caleb Woods told local news outlet that he ordered fries and a shake from the fast food joint via Grubhub.
I could see if it was sweet tea or something.
It said when he got there, move this over. They can see who that guy is.
Ooh. Who does that?
When I started eating my meal upon delivery, I put a straw in my cup that was delivered and I took a sip, Woods said. His last name is Woods. I soon discovered that the cup delivered to me from Grubhub driver was a warm cup of urine.
He peed in the cup while he was in the car.
He said this guy goes on to say, as a driver, sometimes he doesn't have time to stop and go into places and use the washroom. And a lot of men do that. They'll use a bottle or a cup or something.
One of my managers had this little thing that you can buy with his sons when they're on a road trip.
Now, there's so many things wrong with this story. The first off is the fact that he's peeing and handling y'all food.
Yes.
Because he has to touch himself to pee, even if it's in a cup.
And the pee is inside the car along with the food.
It's probably next to all of the drinks that people have if he's putting it in his cup holder.
I'm telling you.
The pee is next to your cup that has your drink in it.
Because at times, we would forget the drink sometimes.
Yes.
But, oh my God, what he's done.
And then the other thing is, you pick up a cup and you can't tell the difference, like you said.
Milkshake.
Of urine and a milkshake.
Now, unless he ordered a sweet tea. Pee and tea, yeah. But,
and then the guy took a sip from it.
You don't know. We do our urine to do samples to do test things and see what's inside of us.
Now, Charlemagne the God, he had a few things to say about this.
Oh, God.
One, he gave the guy, of course, the driver, the donkey of the day.
Big donkey.
But he said he don't believe it's tea.
What do you mean?
What else would be like a milkshake that would come from a man? That man would think was his milkshake. But the man is too embarrassed to say he drank that. He thinks that it was something else. But he said urine because he's too embarrassed to say the other thing.
Oh, that's just awful.
Isn't that disgusting? All Grubhub did was fire the guy, the driver.
That man gonna sue, right?
If I was the guy, I would sue.
He's probably gonna sue, a lawsuit.
I would sue Grubhub. It says, he said they refunded him $18, the actual cost of the food. They didn't refund the delivery fee or the tip. I told y'all Grubhub is a machine, like all of the other ones.
It's hard to get. I mean, we've got money back for food that was not delivered.
It said earlier this year, DoorDash suffered a similar criticism when a driver spit on a 13-year-old boy's food after not receiving a sufficient tip. The food delivery company similar apologized, claiming that while they emphasized with the frustration, the behavior was unacceptable and falls far below the high-quality experience they aim to provide. In other words, we can't be responsible if a driver gives you a cup of urine.
Or spit in your food.
Or spits in your food.
Or eat your fries like they've done. Or sip off the top of your drink. One driver did that. She could see through her thing, and he actually got him in trouble. That's not good. I think especially with COVID was going on, we were being really careful about not touching and sneezing. And
Thank you. And I've seen where we've gotten stuff and I can see why the drivers, if you are a scuzz bucket, would eat people's food.
Yeah.
They'll take a shrimp or something. How would you know if I took a shrimp?
And some places we're noticing, you're right, they lock the food up really, like
so you can't get to
they'll
it.
tape it or they'll have it in something. So if it's been tampered, that's when you'll be concerned.
And we've caught a reap what you sow moment.
Yeah.
Because we've delivered food. I've delivered food or whatever, and we couldn't really find the address or whatever, or it was close or whatever.
Yeah.
And I told Lenore, just put it there and take a picture or whatever, and they'll know their neighbor's house or whatever, and then they can come get it or whatever. Well, you ordered Grubhub recently, and they delivered it to the wrong house.
He took a photo, and I said, we don't have a white
That's
chair
not
on
our
our
house.
porch. I said, Kim, I was waiting for those wings.
We planted a seed, and we reaped it. God made sure we got that.
There's
back.
one place I got mad at you because she was forcing me to give it to the people, and they said, we didn't order that.
She went to the address, and it was the same number.
Same building.
Same building.
The other side of it.
It was the same number.
Oh, Lord.
And they didn't speak English.
Yeah.
And they was like, no. I said, Lenore, just give them the food for God's sake.
Yes,
it's their food. There's no other address that has that address.
Another pickup. Yes.
Well, pray tell, we drive off. You gave them the food. We
said
drive
that's the
off.
different address.
And I looked and I said, I didn't have my glasses on.
Yep. And you had the wrong address. It was the next
It was
building
15.
over.
No, it was the same building.
No,
it was
it was
15
the next
instead of 13.
building.
No, the number was wrong. It's the same building. But, the building was the next building.
It was the next building over.
I had 15 because I didn't put my glasses on. And it was 13 or 8 or something like that, where I couldn't see without my glasses. I said, that is their building. That's the apartment. Give them the food.
Oh, my God.
I said, maybe somebody ordered it that speaks English and the people answering the door don't know. And Lenora left it.
They didn't speak a lick of English.
Boy, God got us back.
I couldn't even tell. Oh, it was awful. And then you said one time, Subway. You went, it was the wrong address, but you went in and they said, yeah, that's us.
And I gave it to them. But that was the wrong address. The person put down the wrong address.
She teases me when I always say, what's the name? What's the name? Lenora, what's the name?
Let me tell y'all this, Lenora.
What's the name?
Lenora
Johnson.
Listen,
okay,
y'all.
there you go. And then I had to tell them the story. Why? Do you not know people pretend to be somebody to get this food?
I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say it and be done with this. She goes too far.
Look.
If you order something from Uber Eats or Grubhub and you answer your door and she says, what's the name? Just give them the food.
No, because I went to one door one time. I knocked. Yes, I said, this is Uber with your food. Huh? They didn't know. The girl who actually the food belonged to was coming through the hallway from outside. So I would have been giving her food to somebody else.
And it also backfires because sometimes people order from other people's accounts. We was delivering to an old lady. What's the name? Oh, Lord Jesus.
They were ordering food for their mother.
Get that woman her food. I yelled out the car.
She didn't
give her food.
And I think they said it on the thing. They said, this is for somebody else. So deliver. And it was their mom.
Oh. Give that lady her food.
They had
that old lady is not trying to steal some food. So Lenora goes too far. It was a man standing outside waiting on his food. And we pulled up.
We are very good drivers.
She didn't want to give him his food. What's the name?
And I'm telling you, we are very good with how we cover our food. We got bags and stuff to keep it hot. I put it at the door where if they open, I gauge it. Or they're going to open the door this way. So let me move the food on the side so they can open the door and get their food. Some people put on the note, please don't put the food in front of our door. And some drivers do. Who does that? When you open the door, you're pushing your food over and your drink knocks over. Right. But we're good drivers, don't you think?
Yeah, but you go too overboard.
I'll try.
What's the name? What's the name?
Look, I asked. Like that one guy that was standing on the street waiting for the pizza. And I drove by him and he was
standing on the street, that's different. I'm talking about at their house.
Well, she finally texted me and said, my husband is outside waiting for the pizza. I'm like,
she didn't want to give it to him.
I don't know you. Okay.
So that's when I said go too far.
I know.
Or kids. Give it to the kid for God's sake. They don't know if it's under their mother's name or their father's name.
Or unless I have a pen. If they got a 4-digit pen, they got to give me.
Right.
So, okay.
All right. So that's going too far.
Okay.
So we not like this man. We peeing in cups and giving it to people.
I think he should sue. The man who took a sip, he should sue.
He should sue everybody.
Go get tested. Make sure you okay health-wise. Yep. Oh, that's awful. What if that guy has a disease or something?
I know.
Oh.
Can you imagine drinking somebody's pee?
Oh, no. Oh.
All right.
Go ahead.
Emerald says, so happy M Perk seems to be doing okay. We don't know. I just know he said